All right, so CG is back after a few days of not doing videos for a while with the stream. So we're going to do some breakdowns on Cameron Latu. We're gonna do some scouting reports. We're gonna look at his highlights, and we're gonna compare the difference of him. So tune in, guys, for CG Ruthless, and we're gonna put the music on. Bam.
This is CG Ruthless Sports. I will be brutally honest. Ain't nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another video.
What is up, everybody? We are going to do some scouting reports. So my next scouting report for the 49ers is Cameron Latu. I already did a Braden Willis one months ago or a few weeks ago. You can check that one out, but I already got that one done with. So I did Robert Beal. Now I want to do Cameron Latu, and I still got maybe about 6 more prospects to do some more scouting reports on. So we are going to start with Cameron Latu, man. The 101 pick for the San Francisco 49ers from the University of Alabama. So we're going to do some homework on this kid. So everybody else in the comments, I'll definitely check what y'all got to say. So Cameron Latu, man, let's check him out. Okay. We're going to do the scouting report from the NFL Combine. Okay, guys, give me a second. I'll get back to y'all in a minute. Let me just check every bit of your guys' comments before I do all the stuff. But yeah, Cameron Latu, man. We got the warrior. Guess everybody will probably come in pretty soon. So okay. So I'm gonna be sure to read you guys the scouting report of Cameron Latu. Okay, so he is from Salt Lake City, Utah. He's about 6'4", 242 pounds. His hands is 9.5 size. Man, stop this. I don't like this part. Come on, I don't like the spam crap. Okay, Latu committed. So he originally committed to BYU after starting at Olympus High School in Utah, but eventually signed with the Tides. The 4-star defensive end recruit redshirted in 2018, playing in 2 games at outside linebacker. Latu moved to tight end in 2019, playing in 11 games as a reserve that season and in 12 games off the bench for the national champions. In 2000, he grabbed 26 throws for 410 yards and 8 scores in 15 games, beating Irv Smith's school record for single receiving touchdowns by a tight end. Latu caught 30 passes and 4 scores in his senior year. His twin brother plays in Snow College and then Oklahoma State. So he was recruited to play the defensive end, I guess. And see, they have him as a 5th-round grade, which I could see why he's a 5th-round grade. He's still new to the position, kind of, if you think about it. So over review, high hit pass catching tight end with run blocking fortitude to mold. Latu, lean legs and angular frame. aren't made for driving blocks and neutralizing bigger players, but he does a nice job of sustaining move blocks in space. He changes route speed to open throwing windows over the first two levels. There are some issues with focus drops at times, but he plugs throws with good hands extension when possibly Latu could be. I mean, he could have a roster appeal as a F tight end with average ceilings. See, he has average ceilings, so he is like more of a traditional tight end at this point. So averages 14 yards per catch at Alabama throughout his career. Early acceleration for expected seam routes. So he can run the seam routes pretty effectively. Open throw windows with speed altercation. Now he's okay at that. Shake and stem safety at the top of the route. Uses full hand extensions to meet the throw. Pretty solid pop into contact as a blocker. So he's still a work in progress. Sustain in space with mirroring feet. So weakness on his part needs work bodying or something and walling off coverage. And needs to focus on making routes more elusive. Less dynamic than expected after the catch. Slender lower half as NFL base blocker. Fits into blocks with tall pads and sloppy hands. Will let catchable fall. Man, so this is kind of like a little... This kind of has like Vance McDonald vibes, if I'm being honest. So if I'm going by my comparisons, it kind of seems like a Vance McDonald type of guy. I mean, I don't know. Remember how McDonald used to be one of our high picks at one point? I think he was a second-round pick for us, and everybody thought he was going to be pretty good. But he was highly drafted in the second round when he had fourth-round grades. So Latu just needs to work on catching the ball more. And as a blocker, he's still a work in progress. And we're going to compare his production. We're going to look at his production in Alabama. And we're going to see the difference. And we're going to see how I feel about it. You know, it is what it is. But we're going to look at the production of what he had. So we're going to go to the NCAA football. Okay. So we're going to look at his stat difference. So he's still kind of new to the position. But I kind of see more of a Vance McDonald. I don't know why. It has Vance McDonald vibes because remember, Vance McDonald had a hard time catching the ball at times. He couldn't focus on catching the ball. See, he only had 2 full seasons of starting at tight end. So out of his entire career. So in 2021, 26 catches, 410 yards and 8 touchdowns. That was his season best. And then the previous season after that, 30 catches. 30 catches were his season best. And then 377 yards and 4 touchdowns. Not too bad, but he is a red zone threat. That's all he can do. So his longest catch and run was 61 yards. So I don't think I think he can give you so many yards, but he's not a burner. So he's not as fast. So when he catches the ball, it's more like he's not going to freaking like wow you with that big time play. He's just going to make a good catch. He's not going to be fast. He's just going to get the job done. Like he's going to make the big catches if he needs to, but he's not going to be the guy that's going to score a touchdown off that big play. Nah. He's going to be the kind of guy that gives you maybe about 5 to maybe 10 plus yards more, and then he'll get you something there, but I don't think he's going to be the guy that's going to give you those big-time plays like everybody says, you know. He's decent. And there's no knack on them. There's no knack on Latu, man. There's no knack on the kid. I just don't know why we highly draft this kid, but I'm not against it. I just think that this is more of a project, if I'm being realistic. I mean, we're going to look at his highlights. Okay. We're going to look at Cameron Latu's highlights. We're going to look at his highlights. And we're going to compare it. We're going to just see what he's all about. I'm going to go with a 5-minute video. Sometimes highlight videos don't always indicate what they're going to be, you know. But we're going to go with a 5-minute video just to give you guys a better understanding. Okay. That's all they're showing is the red zone play. That's all they're showing. Okay, let's see. Okay, so he makes a decent play, and then he goes for a touchdown. But I think that was a 25-yard type play, so it wasn't like a big long speed one. So you just got to keep watching more of these plays. It's 25-yard reception, which was a good play. So he isn't fast, but he will get you some. He'll break tackles if he needs to be. So this play, yeah, he makes a nice catch because he was wide open. And of course, he's a bigger guy, so he's going to have a bigger advantage at getting that play. But yeah, he made a nice contesting catch right down there. So that's not too bad. Still needs work on it. Still needs work on a lot of the stuff. So the next play is going to be good. And yeah, he makes a nice play off the play. You know what I mean? So you'll definitely see what he does. See, this is a good play where he gets the first down. And it's good enough to move the chains, but is he going to be the guy that's going to give you the big-time plays? Probably not, but he's going to get you the first down. He's going to move the chains a little more better, but I don't think as far as a touchdown threat, like if you want him at the 10-something yard line, then you're good. Hey, what's up, David Corona? You see how he makes that play? He's not going to burn defenders, you know. He's not going to burn defenders like some other tight ends. But he's going to get you something. He's going to get you something out of nothing. So what you see from him is he'll make a nice catch, but he's not going to go like all the way. He's going to give you maybe about 10 or more yards after the catch a little bit, but after that, he ain't going to get you that big run. And you just have to keep watching the next plays, and that's just how it goes. See, I guess in the red zone, he is money. I'll give him that. But you got to watch how that plays out from here. Yeah, this is a good play right here. Yep, first down, but he still gets extra yards after it. But this is where he makes a nice catch. Yeah, he'll move a little bit. He'll probably give you a little bit of decent yardage, but nothing flashy. Makes a nice diving catch right on that play, so that's pretty decent. Let's see what the next play. Oh, touchdown. Oh, this is his longest play right here. This was one of his longest plays, but he didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the big play out of it, but he's not a big-time play where he's going to get you a touchdown. Nah, that was a 61-yard play that he made, which is a good play. That means he can definitely get you those big chunk of plays if he needs to. So we'll see what happens. Yep. We'll see what happens. We're just checking, making sure everything plays out itself. Ooh. He gets the first down, which you need on a situational down, so that's good. That's pretty good. See, you can get him to move the chains. Yeah, that was a good draft for the 49ers. Yeah, just because he's a lot better than most of the other tight ends we got. I mean, besides Kittle, who else do we got? Ross Dwelley and Charlie Warner are scrubs. I think him and Braden Willis will be better. But yeah, red zone threat, definitely a good choice. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. I'm not like complaining about the pick. I think it's more better that we improve the position than abandon the position. And there's a lot of room for him to grow as a tight end, so he'll get better. I believe the reason why we got him is because he can make some nice catches, but he's not going to be the big-time runner, but he's good. Yep, he's making a nice, pretty catch right around here. You got to watch how he plays, man. That guy plays smart. Oh, man, if he would have just kept his foot in balance, man, that would have been easily a touchdown on this play right here, man. He needs to keep your foot balanced, and you would have got the touchdown. You would have easily got the touchdown. But it happens. If he would have just kept his foot in balance, man, he would have been good on that. Yep, this is a good play. Yeah, this is the kind of plays we can use on him as a one of those seam route plays where he can definitely, like, make a factor out of it. Yep, physical after the catch. That's what we like about him is his physicality, but he's not quick. But he's definitely going to make some plays. Yeah. I mean, he's decent. Decent. Let's see. The next play we'll know for sure. This is a red zone play, man. Yep. Nobody's going to tackle him. It's unfair. It's really unfair. It's really unfair. Yeah, it's pretty unfair, but yeah, I would say. I don't know how good he'll be. I'm just doing a scouting report on this kid, so we'll see. I'm not really too high on him, if I'm being real with y'all. I'm not really that high. No offense to Big Mac Sports, but he's going to be okay, but I don't know, man. It's like, I'm cool. He's going to be better than Dwelly. He's going to be better than Charlie Warner, that's for sure. But I don't know. I see some Vance McDonald in this kid. Yeah, I'm just kidding, but I didn't like the pick, yeah. I mean, the pick was okay. Was it my most favorite pick? Hell no, it wasn't. Was not. It wasn't one of my favorite picks. I don't want to talk basketball, bro. I don't even give a shit about basketball. Dude, I just do football channels on this one, bro. I don't really care for it. I'm not really too big into basketball like everybody else, but I know we beat the Warriors, but I'm not really bragging about it because I don't know what's next. Yeah, I don't know. The one pick I wasn't too big on was the Moody pick because I wasn't sure about him being too high. I would have liked him in the later rounds, but he was going to be gone. But Cameron Latu still needs some work on his blocking, so it definitely gives me some Vance McDonald vibes because Vance McDonald can't catch the ball, and Latu still needs to work on that. In college, he'll get away with stuff like this. Yeah. I don't know. It ain't over yet, bro. I think this is pretty much game. I think both teams are just going to battle it out. So I think it goes down to game 7, so we'll see what happens. But I haven't really kept track of basketball because I've been super busy with work, man. Had to go from another site and do some stuff. So, man, yeah. So we'll see what happens. But as far as Latu, man, everybody's putting different comparisons. I see more of a I see more in between a Blake Bell, but then a Vance McDonald. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what I heard. That's what I heard about. That's what it was. But still, could have gotten a tackle. You could have got an offensive tackle. But hey, I mean, Jake Moody better be the damn best kicker. He better be like Justin Tucker good or something, man. Or I say this kick's a terrible pick. I'm not against the pick, but I'm just saying if it was one of my least favorite picks, I would say the Jake Moody pick because you didn't need to go high on a damn kicker. Yeah. But that's what it was. It was because the Patriots were 15 picks later and they got their kicker. So I think either way, it was just in the playoffs, who won that one? I forgot. I don't know. I don't even know who won that game, dude. I haven't been watching baseball. But tomorrow I'm gonna have the round check and then we'll see what happens. But Latu just seems kind of like, it's kind of more of a boomer bust with Latu because at least with Braden Willis, I know what I'm getting with the guy. He's played a lot of years of tight end. Latu is still kind of new to the position, so that's still a work in progress. And by no time, I'm just hoping he does really well. He's better than Ross Dwelly as far as like talent wise. He's better than freaking Charlie Warner. So he's like the 3rd round pick. So yeah, yep, that's what I was saying. I'm not even hating on the guy. I just think that he's more of a project. Yep, he's just more of a project. And I like the upside. If he develops the right way, he can be really good. But I just think Braden Willis is more ready. Braden Willis seems more ready than him, and it's not a knack on him. So we'll figure out something during the week, man. So tomorrow, Monday, yeah. If he is better than Dwelly this year, that's a home run pick. Yeah, he should be better than Dwelly, bro. Dwelly can't freaking block. All Dwelly does is catch the ball. He's useless. You got the block in fucking Shanahan's offense to play more, and Dwelly's just a fucking liability. Like, yeah, he may make some nice catches here and there, but he doesn't get nowhere on the field. So I don't know. If I'm keeping it real with y'all, that pick's more like a project. So Cameron Latu to me is a project, but it's got potential to be really good. He doesn't really block either, but he can't be as bad as Dwelly as a blocker. So Tommy, let me ask you a question. Who do you think blocks better, Braden Willis or Latu? Yep, that's true. It's because they have to be coached at it. Yep. I think with a lot of these guys, like Jennings was trained to block in college, so that's something he's embraced. But other positions, you know. Yep. So I'll say Willis. Yeah, he's more of an intensity blocker. He doesn't seem to back away from it. He seems kind of like a Juwan Jennings type pick because he can block. He can make some plays. So we'll see. So we'll find out about next week. So I'll figure out something, and maybe in the coming weeks I'll get something together. But I'm trying to adjust to the new job schedule because it's kind of been like I've been going different places right now. So once I start to figure out the schedule, I'll start to do some streams here and there, but I'm not gonna do as much as I used to. Probably might do a few out of the week, and then maybe a little bit. Then there's days I'll probably do some more to catch up on, but I'm not gonna do as much. But we'll see. But as far as Latu, let's see how he pans out. What's up, Steve-O? How's it going? We'll definitely see what happens, but we'll check some votes in for tomorrow, and maybe I'll do a video during the week on another scouting reports. And if you guys want Jair Brown or somebody else, just vote on one of them, and I'll try to see if I can make a stream in the following week. I'm gonna just do all the Niners draft picks on all scouting report and try to like get a better understanding of what they are. But yeah, I just see more of Latu. Yeah. Later, Lakers win me a C note. Oh, what's up, man? Yeah, we won. We won, but it's still game. Yeah, is Brown slow for a safety? He plays a lot faster than what his speed says, dude. He plays a lot quicker. I mean, if you want to say he runs a 4.65, yeah, that is considered slow for a safety. But when you watch his tape, he is not slow in that level, bro. In his pro day, he ran a 4.57. So maybe he isn't that slow, dude. He plays a lot quicker. Because if you saw his pro day, he clocked in at 4.57. 4.57. So he's at least a little bit faster than that. But yeah, it's good to see Steve and the rest of the guys. But yeah, if you guys want me to do a Jair Brown, I'll probably do it next week or something. I'm just gonna cut it all down slowly. So as far as my player comp, I do see Latu more of a Vance McDonald. I know it sounds crazy, Vance McDonald comparison, but wasn't he kind of a project too? Yep. Game speed is what we all look for at the position, and he plays a lot faster than what his time says. What's up, Tommy? He says, what's up, Tommy? Should do the 40 in full gear on grass. Hey, remember what they say? The underwear Olympics don't matter, so we'll see. But I'm going to have to get everything all packed up for tonight, so I'm going to have to get everything sorted out, and I'm probably going to take a little extra rest and then do another shift. Yeah. Yep. I think 40 time is so overrated because the guy can run a poor 40 time, but when he plays on the field, he just plays a lot quicker than what he is. So I think people just overlook it. Like Hufanga, he may not be the fastest safety, but he looks faster on the field. Yeah. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. We're looking forward to it. Yep. Hey, but if you guys want to jump on in, I'll send a link for a little bit. Maybe I'll just go in for maybe a little while. You guys can just chit chat. I'll send you guys the link for a little bit. I'm only going to just do a little short hangout for a little bit. Man, I'm getting so tired from this other job, dude. They had me work at a different area, so I'm probably gonna work the hotel. Then I'm gonna like work another shift after that too. So they had me work at a club, so club was kind of like whatever. Seemed kind of chill and relax. I ain't complaining about it. I get a free damn lunch meal. But if you guys want to hop on in, we'll go in for 30 minutes, man. I'm not trying to go too long. I'll give it like a 30-minute hangout or something if you guys want to. Just put in those watch hours, man. Let's see if you guys want to hop on in. Let's put it in. I'll put it in, man. You guys want to hop on in? Just let me know. We can talk some football. We can talk some Latu, whatever. I'm just putting that as a title. So in the beginning, you guys can just discuss about it. But yeah, I got 30 minutes to chop it up for a little bit. And then I'm going to probably take a little rest and do a little workout. Try to help my foot a little bit, bro. Yeah. You little dude. Freaking Tommy.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Pretty good. What's up, Steve?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, dude? Man, just had a little nightclub working over there, man. Shit. Then I have to go work at the hotel later. And they got me going different locations. Yeah, this boss is more chill, so he don't give a shit. He just wants me to show up. That's it.
So you don't think that tight end was a good pick for the 49ers?
I just thought he was more of a project. You know, like you remember that one tight end we once drafted? Not like Vance McDonald, but the other one, Blake Bell. Remember him? Remember he was a quarterback from Oklahoma, but switched from tight end?
Not really.
No, he was the belldozer, but that dude was a project too.
Yeah.
He was still new to the position. Then you had Vance McDonald, who had like hard time catching the ball.
Yeah.
Well, and I think everybody wants a different type of tight end. Everybody wants a Kelsey, and there's only one of them guys, right? And we want a pass catcher. Some of us want more of a run blocker because of what happened last year. And Kyle, you got to be smart to be on the line. This guy seems smart as all I really know about him. But I mean, everybody has their different version of why it was a bad pick.
I mean, he's a work in progress. I think as far as his blocking, he'll get better. He just needs to play more. His catching skills, like once he catches the ball, he'll break tackles here and there. So he's not that bad of a choice.
I think he's better than Wash Strowman because Wash Strowman doesn't do nothing.
Who?
Our other tight end, Ross Strowman.
Ross Twelly. Oh, Ross Twelly, bro. All he does is catch the ball. He doesn't block.
Yeah, he doesn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why the 49ers bring them back.
Just for competition wise, just for like camp bodies, if we're being honest. At this point, he's a camp body now. Warner's more like I think Warner is kind of competing for his job more than Dwelly is. So Dwelly has to have a really good camp for him to beat out Warner because Warner, the only thing Warner does so well at is blocking.
How many tight ends do we usually keep?
Like 4. We keep about 4 total because if you can block and like I think last year we had Kittle, Rostwelli, and Warner, and then we had Croft, so that's 4. So I think we are going to keep 4 as far as that. So I think they want to have a guy who can block, and I think it leads down to Warner and Rostwelli for that last spot. If I'm being real, or unless somebody doesn't, unless Brandon Willis doesn't pan out, but I think he'll make some noise. Him and Latu will do something.
Yeah, I think that would do good.
Man, I usually only bet on football, right? But I bet on the Lakers game last night, and I had them by 3.5, and then they had to score under 229 total points. So going into the fourth quarter, I'm like, all right, get the, get all the starters out. And then they had to score 75 points between both the teams for me to lose, right? I'm like, I got this easy. And then they freaking scored 72 points in that quarter. I only won by 7 points. I was like, oh my God, because there was like 12 layups in a row. I was getting so pissed.
Man, dude, did you
What's
see
up,
how many?
McNiner?
Did you see how many? Like, did you see like how many 3-point attempts the Warriors missed, bro? Was it like 29% of their throws?
They're fucking
Yeah.
horrible.
They're gonna cut it, and you can't blame the refs on that one. If I'm being
They're
real.
horrible.
The Lakers were trying to match them shooting threes. I'm like, what are you guys doing? That's why they were down at the second half or whatever it was.
Yeah, in the beginning, yeah.
You can't shoot with those guys.
Yeah. Hey, McNiner, how's it going, bro?
Pretty good. So
What's up,
when it
McNiner?
comes to Latu, I mean, I think he played linebacker his first 2 seasons of college, right?
Yeah, he was converted. I think he was listed as a 4-star recruit defensive end, and he played linebacker.
And you know, our special teams coverage unit was bad last year.
Yep, they gave up some return
So,
yards.
you know, a lot of these picks that we made and a lot of the free agents that we signed, I honestly think there's an effort moving forward to try to fix that unit.
You know who might make a significant impact that might surprise you guys? I think Jalen Graham's going to be that guy.
Oh yeah, I hope he does good, man.
I think D Winters has a good chance to even play at Sam, or at least have a chance to be on the rotation on the defense.
Who you think will get Rookie of the Year?
Rookie of the year, it's not going to be none of our rookies for sure, unless they really want to value our kicker.
Yeah,
I think Moody's going to probably be the one that's going to be our best player out of the season because he's going to kick more of the ball. So
yeah.
He better be good. Taking
that's
it
what I'm
99.
saying. Yeah, he better be Justin Tucker good, or that's just, that's the one pick I'm questioning about. I get where Steve was saying because there was 15 picks later the Patriots picked them. So picked the Chad Ryland, but still, like, I don't know why we even neglect the offensive line, but I think Shanahan really believes in McKivitz. Like McKivitz, he's only on a 2-year deal, so I guess maybe next year you can get a tackle, and then McKivitz will enter contract year. So they want to see what he can do as a full-time starter, and then see how it plays out. But last year he got hurt, so I don't know. It is a question mark with McKivitz a little bit.
If he doesn't do good,
at the same time, we got Nick Zakel, Matt Pryor,
I
Jalen
don't know
Moore.
about
I mean, there's lots of competition for that right tackle spot, but the whole Nick Zakel guy, we don't know what. I've been doing some research just trying to find out where the 49ers practiced the guy, and there is nothing. So he could have practiced a right tackle. They could have. It's just a big old question mark right now, but the competition's coming up, and we're going to find out.
Well, and not only that, like, we're not done yet. I mean, we could still trade for when we trade Trey with those picks. We might trade for right tackle. We don't know.
So, like, realistically, dude, the only player that I would have seen us getting if we weren't going for that tight end, I think we would have gone at least with Blake Freeland at least. But I can see why we went tight end. We went double in because we're not satisfied with those 2 tight ends we got behind Kittle. So I think, but if it was an option, dude, Blake Freeland was right on our spot, and they didn't even think of him highly. Wow.
So is DeJuan Jones.
DeJuan Jones, that's what I'm surprised about.
They were both available at the 101.
Yeah,
and
they
it
were.
was like
So
and they picked a tight end. I'm going
But I'm not big on the draft. But was it when Banks sat for that year? It was like when he got picked, there was at least 2, maybe 3. You guys would know better than me because I'm not in the college. There was 2 or 3 better. We thought at the time better guys than Banks. I mean, Banks he sat for a year, but he turned out pretty good.
Yeah, he did because he didn't have to start right away. But I think if we didn't trade down with the Raiders, I think we would have got Asante Samuel, man. That dude was
There were even a couple 49er content creators that called Banks a bust because he was a second rounder and he didn't starting,
Yeah, I wasn't really sure.
It's all about, like, when you show up to camp and you don't have your NFL body, you're not going to be starting. So, and that had a lot to do with Banks not starting. He showed up, he was probably training for his college unit. But you got to train harder for the NFL because those guys are bigger, stronger, faster, right?
So what doesn't make sense to me is how come? I guess he panned out pretty well there, but dude, Brunskill was more of a swing guy, but he couldn't even beat that guy.
And when you're in
Well,
college, I mean, you're not working out all the time. You got to go to school, you know, and then
You got to get in
practice.
better shape.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're in your 20s where you're going against guys in their 30s that have been, you know what I mean? They work out 3 times more than you most likely. So your bodies are way stronger.
Yeah, and he toned
That's
up a little.
fact.
And then after the following season, he did tone up some muscles and he did drop a little weight. So he kind of looked in a lot better shape than he's ever did. So then
And they got personal chefs and then the facility chefs. I mean, you know, it's like you don't have that in college.
what you mean?
I'm honestly hoping Burford puts on 15, 20 pounds in the off season because he
At
was
least-
coming in at 300.
He needs
So-
to look a little more, yeah, for sure.
So you think if our right tackle doesn't show up, you think we draft one next year?
Yeah. Because
Well,
McKinnon's-
we'll have a first and a second rounder next year. So
Yeah, that's
I'll
optional.
Hell
definitely.
yeah.
that's optional
cool.
because see, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what McKibbins can do being a starter because he's on a 2-year deal. So we want to see how invested we are with McKibbins.
What about Aaron Banks?
Aaron Banks is our guard, dude. We're
Oh
good.
yeah, I forgot.
Let's see. I'm not really confident with Matt Pryor. He ain't that good. He sucks. I had to do. I don't know how Brad and those other content creators are hyping this kid, bro. He's not that good.
Is any good right tackles for next year in the draft?
Well, I think in this upcoming draft they would have. I think the Niners. I don't know if this was true, but I've heard reports that the Niners really like Wanya Morris, and the Chiefs took him right off the bat. And maybe that's what changed their plans because I think they had him on their board.
And, you know, Green Bay took 2 tight ends and kind of screwed us there, too.
Yeah, but I think that was probably the only tackle we were pretty high on was Wanya Morris. I don't know. Like, I've seen a couple of people told me, like some reporters, they said the Niners would have been very close to getting Wanya Morris. They were just going to wait until he slid at the 99 pick, and they would have got him and still would have got the kicker anyway.
Well, and you know the Packers they took Davis Allen. Dude, they took my guy.
That was a guy too. And
That was my guy.
What was the other time they took? They took another one too. That was early as hell.
Wasn't it Josh? Did they take Josh Weil?
No, Josh Weil went to the. I think he went to. He went to.
He didn't go to the Bengals. Then
No, he went to the
I know the Bengals drafted a tight end.
No, he went to the Titans.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what other tight end that the because I know they did take 2 tight ends, but who was the one the Packers took?
Let me see.
I'm not sure.
No, Davis Allen went to the fucking Rams.
David. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. So you said no, he because I looked it up and you said Davis Allen, bro. He went to the Rams.
That sucks.
Oh,
Dude, that's
we see
Yeah,
him
sucks for
2 times
him.
a year.
you know what travesty do is Byron Young's over there and Travarius Tomlinson to the damn sorry ass Rams, bro. Like, dude, I don't know.
Well, they traded back and they got a grand total of 13 picks, and I guarantee you one thing: they need all 13 of those players.
They need them
Oh
all
yeah, for sure.
They're getting rid of all the contracts from all those other players, so they're hoping that these guys pay off. I mean, Byron Young probably won't be too bad. And then you know who else they took as the last pick as Mr. Irrelevant is Deshaun Johnson, who we actually had signed.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And you know that video I actually made of that highlight video? I think it went from like 200 plus views to like almost 1,000 views now since everybody's checking.
Oh
out.
my God! So the Packers took Luke Musgrave and Tucker Kraft.
Whoa! Yeah, exactly. Wasn't
Damn.
Luke the guy and then Tucker Kraft too?
Is those guys good or what?
Tucker Kraft is actually a natural receiving tight end. Like he's a good blocker too. And then the Luke Musgrave is more like an upside project from what I was told too.
Yeah. I don't know too much college players, but
You know who else got a steal in the draft at tight end that can be really good is Payne Durham to the Buccaneers. I think he's going to be a go-to target for them.
oh wow.
And Brenton Strange to the Jaguars, they picked him pretty early, bro. I thought we were going to get him, but nope. He went second round to the Jags. The Jags are going to use him pretty well.
Yeah, I think Jaguars is gonna be good. I think they're gonna win that division like in the next 5 years.
I mean, there's a couple of good tight ends in this draft class, but like it was so deep that we double in that tight end position just like the Packers did. So it's like,
Well, I don't know if the Jags are going to win their division the next 5 years. I mean, they got Trent Bulk at GM.
oh
you know,
yeah,
they could-
yeah, he's gonna he's gonna eventually screw up a draft pick at this point. But I think this upcoming season, Jags will probably be running that division unless Tennessee can find a way to come back on track. But nah, they're kind of like in a situation.
I give Tennessee like another 3 more years.
Dude, they just got Will Levis to be their quarterback. I think Tannehill's good is gone.
You think he's good or what?
He might be next year. I
never seen him play that much in the college.
Speaking of GM, like I'm kind of worried about the front office more than the draft because like Ron left and then Adam Peter rumors, and I think if we would have won last year, Lynch leaves. I think he'll leave if we win this year. I mean, what do you think we're going to do to replace all these guys?
Well, for John Lynch, if he were to go, we go with Adam Peters. I think Adam Peters is just waiting to get promoted. I don't think he wants to leave until he gets a promotion with us. I don't know. Maybe it depends on the job. He turned down a couple of GM jobs, so I don't think he.
Well, when it comes down to it, they should just pay the man. Pay him like he's a GM. It's not like it affects the damn salary cap. Pay him like he's a GM. Keep him around.
Yeah.
I don't know how well him and Kyle get along. But.
Wait, Bennett's a bust? Who's he talking about? Bennett, that Lyman Bennett?
Stenson Bennett, probably.
Oh, the Rams
Bennett.
quarterback. Yeah, Stenson Bennett, that quarterback from freaking Georgia.
Oh,
Did you see a lot of this hype from Rudy, bro? Rudy's already like kind of like on his jock strap now.
fucking saying Super Bowl champions already? Or
Yeah, he's already talking Super Bowl out of his like, dude, like this guy, like Rudy's like saying, "Hey, we got our next quarterback of the future. He's gonna back up, what was it like Glock Stafford?" I thought that was like a weird way to say it, dude. Like, I don't know, the guy's
if that kid could stay out of trouble, you know what I mean? That kid's getting in trouble too much.
he's gonna be on TMZ a lot more than be on the Rams team.
Yeah, exactly.
Glock Stafford. No, it's Glock Purdy, buddy. Get that right.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't get why Rudy can't even switch up shit, bro. Like, no offense to this guy, bro. Why not you pick on the Seahawks? Oh, wait. It's because you like Pete Carroll and you're on his jock strap because you like him from UFC. Why not you stop being unbiased? Why not? Oh, he only picks on the Cardinals if it's necessary, but he doesn't pick on nobody but the Niners.
He hates on us because we got 5 rings and his team has a measly 2.
Oh, dude, Cowboys and Raiders, dude. I've seen Cowboys and Raiders trash his fucking channel at times, and he doesn't do anything. He lets them fucking trash him. What a sucker. No offense.
Because our team's better than everybody else's, you know what I mean?
Sometimes he'll get at them, but not all the time.
That's why he talks shit about us because we're in the same division, you know what I mean?
Well, then Rudy's like, how many Super Bowls have you won in the salary cap era? It's like, okay, then if it was so easy to win before the salary cap, why didn't you have any?
And speaking of salary cap era, how many times have the Rams manipulated the cap space, bro? They had to get away with a lot of shit.
Well, they bent the rules, and right now they're paying for it because they only have Aaron Donald, they have the Cup, and they have Stafford. That's it. The rest of their teams all unproven. All projects. The 13 rookies plus all the undrafted free agents they signed. I mean,
so what's going on with the Niners cap space? We just cleared about $10 more million of cap space with McCaffrey restructuring.
Now that's an interesting subject because did they do that to sign like Yannick to a 1-year contract?
Yeah,
we do have to sign our rookies, but that's not going to cost much. We don't even have a first or second rounder. And could it be to get another player or two? It could be, or it could be just flex room for if an injury happens and we have to bring someone in.
I think we're getting Tom Brady.
Uh,
Oh, that rumor's gone? Am I a few weeks late on that rumor?
I'm just laughing because that's been going on for years.
I think Brady's good as gone, dude. He ain't coming back. Like nobody even wants him back in the NFL. Even his wife doesn't want him back. So I don't think.
And I'm still okay. We passed
He's
on
got
him.
nothing to prove. He's got nothing to prove.
I'm fine that we didn't get him just because he won a championship doesn't mean he would have won. Guarantee he wins with us, and I was fine that we passed on him those times.
Yeah, what is he gonna do?
I think
He's
Brady
gonna pull
will win us.
LeBron. If he's gonna come back, he's gonna have to pull a LeBron to get everybody to come with him, and there's no point.
I think Tom Brady will win us a Super Bowl.
Nah, if Tom Brady were to come here, you know who comes with him? Gronkowski comes with him.
Well,
Yeah.
but
Dude, at 47 years old, I think we're better off going with who we got.
Yeah,
Because there comes a certain point in time where your skills do diminish. And last year, I thought when I was watching Tom Brady, I thought I saw his skills diminishing.
yeah, and slow
But
release.
once you hit that point, you go downhill fast.
And he
So
lost. Yeah, and he lost to the Cowboys with the way he played, man. I don't know.
remember Dana White
And he
said that.
was 7-0 against the Cowboys.
Yeah, he was.
Dana White said that he pretty much had the deal in place for Brady and Gronk to go to the Raiders.
There was, but it just never worked out.
That's crazy.
There's just a lot of deals. There was even talks that Shanahan just didn't want to bring in freaking Brady because Brady wanted things his way. And you know how Shanahan is. If it doesn't work his way, he ain't going to put you on board.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He wants you to follow his rules. And Brady's more like the other way around. Screw your rules. I'm just going to play the way I want.
We all assume it wouldn't have worked out between the two.
Nah, I don't think so either.
And Brady's such a weirdo, bro, but this guy can get anybody. At this point, he should just retire. Don't even get on the spotlight. Screw that. He's going to have to pull a Joe Namath and go date another chick, like a younger one. But, yeah, dude, like, I don't see no point. Like, yeah, we have injuries because Brock Purdy's coming off surgery, but the question mark is on Trey Lance, and then you have a question mark on Sam Darnold. What could he do?
Yeah.
What can he do on a third team? I don't get how half our fan base is divided, bro. I'm just saying, bro, we can't just – I don't know. They want to compare him as like Alex Smith because he failed so many times. We don't know how he's going to be.
Who?
No, we're talking about Sam Darnold. Like, just because we saw 6 games out of him, I don't know if he'll do good. We'll see.
And he's on the better team too. You know what I mean? And better players around him.
But let me ask you guys this, okay? Just keep it real. So, how do you guys feel about Sam Darnold? Like, let's say hypothetically, if it came down to him playing during the season, how you guys would feel about him as a starter?
At first, I didn't like the pick. At first,
You mean a signing?
yeah. The signing. Yeah, I didn't like the signing at all.
Okay, but for David and then we go to Steve-O, and then you guys let me know. I mean, I'm not really like too big on it. I just think it's more of insurance because the injuries kind of come into play. So, but I know what David. How do you feel, David?
The cap space? It's insurance.
No. Yeah. Oh yeah, Sam Darnold. I meant yeah.
Sam Darnold, well, you look at how many QBs we went through last year. The better the
4.
QB room we have. I mean, look, we all saw Josh Johnson, deer caught in the headlights, did not look like he was ready to go in. We all saw that. So now they got Sam Darnold, and then Shanahan comes out saying, well, Darnold's going to get some first team reps. And everyone's making something of that. Oh, that means Trey Lance ain't the guy. Okay, that doesn't mean that. That means that they're trying to get him better prepared to come in the game if he needs to.
In case injuries happen, yeah.
Exactly. That's what that means. Kyle Shanahan is trying to plan ahead.
Yeah, he doesn't want to have to go through that Josh Johnson issue because that's what happened on our NFC Championship game. And I hope our fan base get over this, man. Come on, it's old. I mean,
it's like we got PTSD from Josh Johnson, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at it as a QB3 signing, and I'll just, it's kind of, Alex Smith had all these coordinators, right? And so that started his growth. But so the New York Jets, how many Pro Bowlers have you guys seen in your lifetime of them? Maybe Chad Pennington was. I'm not sure. I don't know if I ever seen Namath.
Didn't they have like a punt returner or something?
I mean QB.
Oh,
But how do you feel?
Vinny Testaverde, but I think that was like way back in the day, you know.
No, but for Steve, how do you feel about Sam Darnold?
So yeah, and then he played all right. I guess with Panthers, I don't really watch him, but I mean, he's just got too many turnovers. Like I said, I think it was a QB3 signing, and I hope we don't see him. But I mean, it is what it is. I hope he doesn't have to start, but also he's going to have weapons, and if he's got arm talent, as long as he can make good decisions and not turn over the ball, you know what I mean? I'm sure Kyle will, if he had to start, he's going to take the ball out of his hands and he's going to throw like 12 times a game,
And he throws a lot of interceptions too.
Yeah, I think he's more of an emergency quarterback at this point, but I think a lot of our content creators are just overhyping him. Like, I get that you have Jack Hammer and then a lot of other guys.
Kyle pretty much tells you where to throw the ball. You know what I mean? Like, you need to throw it to this guy or this guy, So hopefully that'll get rid of the and he schemes guys open, so hopefully that'll get rid of the decision making. But I honestly don't think he'll play.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna have to get everything set up for a little later tonight, but definitely, guys, appreciate you guys hopping on. I'm gonna have to get everything set up.
All right, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, definitely appreciate you guys hopping on. I know I haven't been doing streams for the last few days, but just wanted to chop it up for a little bit, But maybe I'll do some more hangouts in the coming weeks once I figure out the schedule, because I got to get adjusted to the daily schedules of the job, because this job is more like they're going to have me go a couple more extra places to do.
All right.
All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Well, go Niners and fuck the Rams.
Yeah,
y'all have a good day.
F the Rams. All right. See you later, man.